So as mentioned, today I'll be talking about some aspects of training data strategy. Very specifically, I'll be talking about bias in training data sets and how to mitigate and avoid it, as well as legal and ethical sourcing considerations for getting that precious training data. So to start, I wanted to do a quick refresher on the definition of training data for computer vision. Unsurprisingly, it's anything visual. It's images, it's photography, it's video, it's LiDAR sensor data, it's any kind of sensor data. It's anything that helps a computer vision algorithm better understand the visual world around it. I like to think of it as the soul of AI because AI is only as good as the training data that is fed to it. Without this data, it can't perform. So all of these exciting applications that we're discussing here at EBS, self-driving cars, face recognition software, all of them rely on quality training data to be successful. So given all of these desirable applications for training data, businesses are very eager to adopt AI and develop it. But there are a lot of challenges. A recent McKinsey report laid out the top 5 challenges in developing and adopting AI for businesses. And here they are up on the screen. You'll see they range from obtaining the data, to labeling it, to dealing with bias in the data, the algorithms, the models, also explaining why a decision was reached by an algorithm, and carrying learnings from one model to another. You'll note that 3 out of the 5 of these challenges have to do with training data. So today I'm going to address 2 of them. It's a big list. I'll be talking about obtaining data legally and ethically, as well as avoiding bias in training data itself. So the outline of what I'll be covering today: common types of bias, how unintended bias can creep into your data sets, the impact of that bias training data, strategies to avoid bias, and then how to test for it. On the sourcing front, I'll be going into these legal and ethical considerations, things to keep in mind, with a few case studies, and then I'll wrap up with some best practices to avoid and mitigate these sourcing issues.